The arrival of our chief guest, Honorable Prime Minister of Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, Honorable Ranil Wickremesinghe's arrival now. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call upon Chairperson of the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport Sri Lanka. Please welcome Ms. Gaini De Alves, CMILT. We welcome all of you.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe, Honorable Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation, Mr. Nima Siddhipala de Silva, Honorable State Minister of National Policies and Economic Affairs, Dr. Harsha de Silva, and President-elect CILT International, Dato Razak Malik, our esteemed panel of judges, distinguished past chairpersons of CILT Sri Lanka, invitees, and my colleagues from the logistics fraternity. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all for the first ever National Logistics and Transport Awards, and to the felicitation of our past chairpersons. The National Awards event is an important milestone in the journey of CILT Sri Lanka.
Next, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to call upon man behind the game here at this first ever National Logistics and Transport Excellence Awards 2018, and to talk about how the winners were selected, how the process was carried out, and to talk about all the nitty-gritties behind the awards. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the project chair of the National Logistics and Transport Excellence Awards 2018, Dr. Lalith Edirisinghe, CIMLT.
Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe, Honorable Minister of Transport and Aviation, Mr. Nimal Siddhipala de Silva, Honorable State Minister of National Policies and Economic Affairs, Dr. Harsha de Silva, other distinguished invitees, colleagues from CILT International, past chairman and council members of CILT Sri Lanka, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a pleasure to be the project chairman of Sri Lanka's first ever National Logistics and Transport Excellence Awards. It is even a prestige for me to deliver a speech in front of highly respectable audience like you. The CILT Awards was first announced at the CILT International Conference in 2017. Since then, we saw a huge interest from the industry. Today, we give away 8 Excellence Awards in the corporate category for the valuable contribution they have made to the logistics and transport industry. We also have an individual award. One of the most commendable persons in logistics and transport industry in Sri Lanka will receive the 2018 CILT Pinnacle Award. A person will receive this award only once in his or her lifetime. Our key focuses in the selection was to make the most impartial decisions for awards. Therefore, we carefully selected highly respectable and eminent panel of judges. There was no interference from CILT to the panel, and none of them have any conflicting interest with applicants or the nominees. Since this is the first ever national awards in logistics and transport, we received many requests to be sponsors of the event. Although it is an extremely difficult job to meet the expenses of this kind of event, the awards committee decided that we will not entertain any sponsorship, how much big they are, that could create any conflicting interest. We consider the CILT, we consider this as an investment for future. CILT has made highly respectable platform for you to perform. Today is your day. for the excellence of logistics and transport industry. As the chairman of Sri Lanka's first ever Excellence Awards in Logistics and Transport, I wish to state following points before I conclude. If your organization did not apply for the corporate awards, then you regret today. But please apply next year. If you applied but did not win an award this time, please do not get disappointed, because submitting the application for awards itself is a win. The profile that was made according to the criteria given by our experts is first step towards excellence in logistics and transport. This is a good learning exercise in the right direction. Please keep good contact with CILT and improve your submission for the next year. The CILT awards are not only for logistics service providers. For example, manufacturing companies, banks, universities, shipping lines, ports, airports, railways, roads, and even an audit firm can claim for their contribution to logistics and transport, because logistics is all over. You cannot have a boundary not to have logistics. We, as responsible and professionals and academia in logistics and transport, cannot be happy for what we did to the industry during our lifetime unless we take Sri Lanka to the top 20 countries in global logistics performance ranking, that is called the LPI, published by the World Bank. We take this opportunity to thank the Ministry of Education for incorporating 20 periods of logistics lessons in school curriculum. We urge the Honorable Prime Minister and subject ministers to consider creating a statutory body that gives leadership to the logistics and supply chain management activities in Sri Lanka. We, CILT, will assure you that we will move this industry forward. This is yet another milestone in our long journey. Today, we give awards to you for your excellence. Therefore, I conclude by paraphrasing what Aristotle once said. I quote, "Excellence is not an act, but a habit," unquote. Thank you and have an exciting event.
Thank you very much, the project chair of the National Logistics and Transport Excellence Awards 2018, Dr. Lalith Edirisinghe. And thank you very much, sir, and your team, of course, for making such a tremendous contribution towards the grand success what we all witness here at this gathering. Yes, of course, excellence is not an act, it has to be a habit. And of course, at the same time, success is not a destination, it's a journey. Ladies and gentlemen, next to address all of you, this victorious gathering, it gives me great pleasure to call upon, please welcome our chief guest, Honorable Premier of Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, Honorable Ranil Wickramasinghe.
Honorable the Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation, Honorable the State Minister in my ministry, Honorable the Asian President of the Institute, International President of the Institute, the President and Office Bearers from Sri Lanka, distinguished guests and friends. It gives me great pleasure to be with you all here in Sri Lanka, in this hall, as you launch your Excellence in Logistics and Transport Awards. It shows your dedication and the fact that your institute has from the beginning been committed to build up the professionalism in the industry as a way of expansion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever CILT Sri Lanka Pinnacle Award goes to Mr. Mohan Pandithage. A true giant in the field of logistics and transport. Currently the chairman of the world of Heli's. Congratulations, Mr. Mohan Pandithage. Right, thank you very much. Thank you very much to the presentation party.
We don't need to run or hide. Whoa. I'll be there to hold you tight. You and me, we are on fire. Whoa. My cherry, you're my desire.
Thank you very much, members of El Latino, adding color and glamour to this blissful gathering. Next to address the awards presentation, this gathering, ladies and gentlemen, would like to call upon the gentleman behind and responsible for all the transportation and civil aviation in Sri Lanka. Please welcome the Honorable Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation, Honorable Dimal Siripala de Silva, to address the gathering.
Good evening, everybody. It is indeed a great pleasure for me this evening, being the Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation, to participate in this award ceremony. It is a landmark event in the history of logistic and transport industry in Sri Lanka. I am thankful to the chairperson and the other personnel involved in this award ceremony for making such an event in order to catalyze the industry and to appreciate the professionalism and the effort made by the personnel and the institutions in this area.
Present the merit awards, would like to call upon the Honorable State Minister of National Policies and Economic Affairs, Honorable Dr. Harsha De Silva, accompanied by Captain Lasitha Kumaratunga, CILT, immediate past chairman of the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport, Sri Lanka. Can we have the two gentlemen on the stage, please? The first merit award goes to Colombo International Nautical and Engineering College, CINEC campus. Can we have the representatives of CINEC, Colombo International and Nautical Engineering College, to receive your award, please? Congratulations, CINEC. Would like to call upon all the recipients of the awards. Upon receiving your award, make sure that you all face our photographers as well, so that they would capture the nicest of moments here at this first ever National Logistics and Transport Excellence Awards. Right, congratulations, CINEC. And the next Merit Award goes to, let me see the winner. GAG Group, you are the winner of the next Merit Award. Well done, congratulations, GAG Group, winner of the Merit Award. Right, one final Merit Award to be presented, and that particular Merit Award goes to CL Synergy. Congratulations, CL Synergy. Now, would like to call upon Honorable Nimal Siripala de Silva, the Honorable Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation, accompanied by Ms. Gayani Dialvis, Chairperson of CILT Sri Lanka, and Dr. Lalith Edirisinghe, CMILT, the Project Chair. And the first bronze award goes to Sri Lanka Transport Board. Mr. Ramal Chasinghe, Sirivardhan rather, Ramal Sirivardhan, Chairman of SLTB, receiving the award. Congratulations, Sri Lanka Transport Board, Sri Lanka. And the next bronze award goes to ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Sri Lanka Ports Authority. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to present the Silver Award. The Silver Award goes to Unilever Sri Lanka. Congratulations, Unilever Sri Lanka. Winner of the Silver Award. The entire Unilever team on stage. Right, congratulations, Unilever Sri Lanka, winner of the Silver Award. And now we have the Gold Award, Haley's Advantage of the world of Haley's. Congratulations, Haley's Advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to present the Platinum Award. The Platinum Award here at these National Logistics and Transport Excellence Awards 2018 goes to South Asia Gateway Terminals, SAGT. Backed by multinational international investors who are among the world's best, SAGT is committed towards realizing Sri Lanka's maritime hub aspirations. Over its 19 years of operations, it has brought in performance excellence and best practices to the industry. Congratulations, South Asia Gateway Terminals. How do you think? What do you feel?
Well, quite surprising. Ladies and gentlemen, I think thank you very much for the jury, and thank you very much for the CILT for recognizing us. We have won many accolades in the the past, the 19 years history of SAGT, but this is the most special.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to wrap up the formalities here at this presentation of awards. But before we wrap up, to say a very big thank you to certain individuals, teams, organizations who made a tremendous contribution towards the grand success of the first ever National Logistics and Transport Excellence Awards 2018. Please welcome Mr. Gihan Jayasinghe, CMILT.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport, Sri Lanka, we would like to express our gratitude to the Honorable Ranil Wickremesinghe, Honorable Prime Minister of Sri Lanka, for gracing this occasion as our chief guest. We wish to thank Honorable Nimal Siripala de Silva, Honorable Minister of Transport and Civil Aviation, and Honorable Dr. Harsha de Silva, State Minister of National Policies and Economic Affairs, for joining us. And last but certainly not least, Dr. Lalith Edirisinghe, who headed the awards team. Lalith, can you please come on stage to receive a token of appreciation from John Harris? Gayani, can you accompany Lalith and John? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your presence and enjoy the rest of the proceedings. Thank you.